Same thing I did to my pot. I want this 1/2 inch. Here. Just want to line up the edge of the clay. And you want to cut it. There you go. 1/2 inch. So you can do that to the other side as well before you attach it. 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch, 1/2. Okay, make sure that it's straight. Slice it off. Oop. I just want to make sure that that is 1/2 inch because it looks like it got a little messed up. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to take my pot, and this is a metal rib as opposed to a rubber rib. This is a metal rib, and you see how it's serrated here? Got to be careful with that, but you can use it to score your pot. Did you ever hear the term slip and score? Well, you're scoring this, you're scoring the two pieces that are going to get put together to create ridges, and you're going to put what's called slip in those ridges. It's glue. It's basically the glue that we use in clay, in ceramics. It's clay and water mixed to a creamy consistency, and you want to use a slip brush, and you want to just put some slip paint, some slip on, filling in those ridges. And then you're going to take your rim, place it on, and then you want to give it a good push. Not so hard so you smush it, but just a really good push to sort of marry the two together. Okay? So now obviously I don't need that much here, so I am going to score these two ends, score this end, fill them, and marry them. I'm going to just blend that. I'll do a better job in a minute, but here I want to just take some off, score that little edge, there was slip on it already, and marry the two. Okay? So now what I can do is I can blend these, and see there's that little indent right there where I join the two. What I can do is I can just take a little piece of clay and blend it. So that it's all the same size. Here too, what I can do is I can just take a tiny little piece of clay just to secure the join here. Here too. This is a little bit of clay that I cut off the top of my pot to make it even. Okay. Okay, so now I can keep this sort of line here where I join them. It's pretty interesting. I would just take my needle tool and I would just clean up that edge right there. Get all the slip out. Make it a nice clean cut. And you see my rim here is, or my coil is not blended. It has sort of a line here. So I can go ahead and clean that up. Smooth it out. Can use a tool or my finger. Tool I think is better for this because you want to have a light touch, and with your fingers sometimes you put too much pressure on them and you'll smush the rim. Okay, and I would do the same thing for the inside. Just rolling my banding wheel, cleaning up that little join right there. Rolling my banding wheel to clean up that edge. Okay, I'm going to continue cleaning this, and then before we sgraffito, it needs to get a little bit harder. Right now it's a little too soft. So if it's the beginning of class, you can just leave this out, maybe by the air conditioner or by the window. We can open the window to speed up the drying process. You don't want it leather hard, which is a stage of clay where it is barely workable. You want it sort of in between soft and leather hard. Otherwise it's going to be too hard to sgraffito. So I'm going to wait till this gets a little hard, and then I'll come back for the third part of this video.